So here's a loaded question for you. What is marriage and why does it matter? Now, I bet that if we asked 10 married couples this question, some who've been married a long time and others who are newly married, we'd probably get 10 different answers, and some of them would completely miss the point. But the point is that marriage matters. In fact, marriage matters a lot to God. Today we're going to talk about the Sixth Commandment. And the Sixth Commandment is all part of God's plan for us as His human creatures. The Sixth Commandment is this: you shall not commit adultery. What does this mean? We should fear and love God so that we lead a sexually pure and decent life in what we say and do, and husband and wife love and honor each other. Which leads us to the question, what does the word adultery mean? After all, it's the most important word in one of God's 10 commands. The explanation defines adultery this way. Adultery is the unfaithfulness of a spouse who engages in or desires sexual intercourse with someone to whom he or she is not married. Like I said before, marriage matters a lot to God. He commands us to be faithful to our spouse. This is part of His plan for His human creatures, that we honor marriage. And sexuality is part of God's plan for His human creatures. He designed it to be at the heart and center of marriage, that husband and wife be faithful to each other in all aspects of their lives. But we also know it doesn't always work this way. Human sexuality isn't always honored. Instead, it becomes something else. Sex becomes something outside of marriage. You see, there are lots of ways we disobey this commandment. Sexual sins, like watching pornography, or sex outside of marriage, or practicing homosexuality, these all reveal just how broken we are. We humans have done a really poor job in keeping the Sixth Commandment. Yet there's always forgiveness for God's people in Jesus. He is the perfect human. He is our Lord and God. He offers us the gifts of forgiveness, mercy, and grace on the cross. As His forgiven people, we pursue the Christian life. And we remember what God created sexuality for, and we remember what God created marriage for, and we remember, really, why marriage is just so important. As you prepare for the lesson, consider these things. Why do you think people are so confused about sexuality? Why is that? Why do you think God created marriage in the first place? What does the Bible say? What's the most important thing we should think about when picking someone to marry? That's it for now. Blessings on your preparation. We'll see you next time.